Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken back here with Splash Sports. Today is August 13th, 2024. A little recap on yesterday's performance. We had another winning day to start off our week. We ended up going 2-1. Both of the NRFIs hit, and we just lost that YRFI with the Boston Red Sox. But went 2-1. 2-0 on the NRFIs. We're looking to keep this momentum here on the winning side on Tuesday. Let's roll right into this, on this show. All we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game, plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those free plays, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button if you have not done so already. All right, let's roll right into Tuesday's games. We're continuing to stay hot. Let's have another winning day. Rolling into game number 1, we got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Detroit Tigers here for the Seattle Mariners. They got George Kirby on the mound, 8-8 with 141 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.13 here, 138 strikeouts, just under a strikeout here per inning, and 49 earned runs on the season for Kirby. He'll be matched up here in Detroit versus Tarek Skubal, 13-4, 143 innings of work. Does have an ERA under 3, sitting at a 2.57, 171 strikeouts on only 143 innings pitched. He's clearly averaging over a strikeout here per inning and only 41 earned runs for Skubal. Kirby coming off his 8th loss to this same team in the Detroit Tigers, pitching at home when he got that loss in Seattle, where he only went 5 innings of work, 7 hits, and 3 earned runs. Then on the other hand, Tarek Skubal against the Mariners in his last start picked up his 13th win on the season, going 7 innings of work, 3 hits, and 2 earned runs. I'm not worried about Tarek Skubal, as I know he comes out and competes and fills it right up. This is more so a bounce-back game for George Kirby. He just faced this lineup, and he got the loss in that one. We'll see what he could do here in Detroit, but I like this rubber match between Kirby and Skubal. That's why in game number 1 between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers, we're smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's roll into game number 2, where the St. Louis Cardinals take on the Cincinnati Reds here for the St. Louis Cardinals. They got YRFI on the mound. He's 8-5 with 131 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.28, 118 strikeouts, and 48 earned runs for Fetty on the season. He'll be matched up here in Cincinnati versus their guy, Hunter Green. 8-4 on the season, 136 innings of work. Does have an ERA just under 3, sitting at a 2.91, 154 strikeouts. He, too, is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 44 earned runs. Fetty picked up win number 8 in his last start against the Tampa Bay Rays, where he went 6 innings of work, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. And Green, on the other hand, did not pick up a win or a loss in his last one against the Mariners. He went 6 innings of work, 6 hits, and 3 earned runs. You look at what happened in yesterday's game. The Reds put a beating on Sonny Gray there yesterday, 6-1, as the Cardinals left a ton of base runners in that ball game. I think this is going to be a pitcher's duo here as well. You got Hunter Green, their guy, on the mound, and I'm not worried about him. I'm more concerned about Eric Fetty and this Cincinnati Reds top of the lineup in Cruz there. You got to watch out for him in the the bottom of the first, I should say. But I like this game to get unscathed in the first inning here. That's why in game number 2 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds, we are also smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Let's take a look at game number 3 between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks here for the Colorado Rockies. They got Austin Gomber on the mound. He's 3-8, 119 innings of work. Does have an ERA almost at a 5, sitting at a 4.92, 85 strikeouts in 65 earned runs for Austin. He'll be matched up here in Arizona versus Edward Rodriguez. 1-0, 5 innings of work. Does have an ERA under 5 as well, sitting at a 4.77 here, 1 strikeout and 3 earned runs. Austin picked up his 8th loss of the season in his last start against the New York Mets. They're going 3 innings of work, 6 hits, and 5 earned runs. 4 of those earned runs came in the top of the first inning against the Mets. Then Rodriguez, on the other hand, August 7th was his last start against the Guardians, where he picked up a win and went 5.2 innings of work, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. The way this Colorado Rockies team swung it yesterday, scoring 4 runs, the Diamondbacks ended up winning that ball game, though, 5-4. This Arizona lineup is absolutely scorching hot. Corbin Carroll is finally starting to produce, get on base, and swipe a couple bags I like him. And then Jock Peterson's doing what he needs to do for this lineup here. I absolutely love this Arizona Diamondbacks getting to Austin Gumberg here today against the Colorado Rockies in the first inning. That's why in game number 3 between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds, we are also smacking the NRFI. In our third and final game between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, we are also smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Slash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. Helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And make sure to go follow me over on X at Nick Menken for every single one of my plays. Best of luck and best bets.